Oh, wow, I really worked up an appetite. Ah, there it is. And in you go. Ba, 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 ba. Wait. No, no, please. You're taking everything. I'm poor. You took all the lasagna. I only have one box left. I'm gonna go starving. How am I gonna feed my children? No, not again. What have I done? No. Hello? You okay down there? Huh, I guess it's really true. Cats really do have 9 lives. This reminds me of the time a cat survived 3 shipwrecks. You better believe it's story time. Despite having the nickname Unsinkable Sam, his actual name was Oscar, or Oskar in German. I hope I'm saying that right. And little old Oscar here has had the time of his life, surviving a lot of shipwrecks and meeting a lot of people on the way, getting very, very lucky on each ship, and getting a lot of cuisine. His story begins on the... Oh, by the way, it's World War II. This is a Bismarck, a German warship that has 2,100 people on it. And this is Oscar's owner, and also Oscar. Not much is known about his owner, well, because, spoiler alert, he does not last long. However, for the short time Oscar loved it here, he had a servant, he had an owner, and he had some food, and a nice home. Life was great for him. However, there's something I left out. This is not only a German warship, it is a brand new German warship that's craving that sweet, sweet war. And it just so happens that there's war right there. Commence the battle. So the first wave commences, and the aircraft carrier sent his planes down, bombarding the ship. The Bismarck fought with all of his power, and it eventually lost miserably. The planes knocked out its steering, and it was pretty much over before it even began. And the Bismarck was no more. And with the Bismarck, it took out almost all of its crew, with only 115 remaining out of the 2,100 that was there. And it was this moment that would mark Sam's luck, being the few that actually survived. Sam didn't know it, but he got insanely lucky, despite losing everything: his home, his owner, and most of all, his food source. And just like that, his luck has begun. This is the HMS Cossack. It is a tribal class destroyer, and a British one too. And this is Oscar, having a new servant and a new food source. He quickly got adjusted and was enjoying his new life at the Cossack. For months, he would be aboard the Cossack doing a variety of convoy missions. A few months later, and Oscar still loves his home, doing a variety of convoy missions. However, it was a day like any other, and when he was doing another convoy mission, he was being watched. He was being watched by something that would change his life. And then it struck. A U-boat has hit the Cossack in a vital point. That one singular hit was so bad that they actually attempted to tow it. However, luck would not be on the ship's side again, as a storm would approach, and then the Cossack was left there to sink to the bottom of the ocean. Now you may think that Oscar just lost everything yet again. However, you'd be completely wrong. He prospered from this because he had a promotion, and then he got his nickname. This is the HMS Arc Royal. Now you may remember from earlier, and no, it's not because I'm lazy, it's because it took part in the sinking of the Bismarck. And Oscar would love it here too. And wouldn't you know it, he would soon get a new owner and some new food. Life was great for Oscar, once again. However, across the ocean and the lands between, something lurked. Something that would dramatically change Oscar's life for the worst. But let's not worry about that right now. We're returning from Malta. And Jimmy and Timmy have something to say. Hey Jimmy, want to hear a joke? Nah, I'm not feeling like it. You mean you're not feline like it? You've got to be kidding me. You mean you've got to be kitten me? I will throw you off this boat right now. Huh, what is that? It appears to be bubbles. What beautiful sight to see. So anyway, what were we talking about? It turns out that was no bubbles. That was actually a torpedo fired from your one and only U-boat. Remember, kids, bubbles always equals torpedoes. So when you see some bubbles in the park, you better believe there's gonna be some explosions. So you might look at this and be like, oh, that's just a scratch, you'll buff it out. However, it was not just a scratch. It was a big scratch that let in a lot of water, so much that the Arc Royal had to be attempted to be towed. I say attempted because it didn't work out well. It soon rolled over its side. Well, now it's over. However, there's some good news here. Almost all the crew could be saved just because of how slow it was sinking. Not all of it is good, because Sam was not on those boats. It was okay, because when they sent out a search party, Sam was soon recovered, and the crew who rescued him said Sam was very unharmed, but he was very angry. I mean, I would be too. So the Ark Royal was the end of Sam's career. When the boat sank to the bottom of the ocean, so did Sam's career. Sam was then sent to another home, called Home of the Sailors. That's a pretty good name if I do say so myself. And it was this place that Sam would spend his last moments in retirement. And also, he got a painting, which is a pretty nice painting. So what did we learn today? Is it that cats always carry totems of undying? Or is it that... Oh no.